EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 45 yards. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Daniel Carlson sets to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here we go. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
15 yards.
That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Tony, 19 Titan.
On first down, it's Stroud. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Second and inches.
Here we go, let's go. Tony. Hey, let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Two jets. Here we go.
Tight end motioning left. From the gun, here's Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down was looming.
All right. 18. That's it.
Back to throw. Stroud. Outside. It's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Look at hot.
Higgins sent in motion. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
All right. 18. That's it.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, hey. Look at hot, look at hot. It's out.
In motion, Reed. On second down, Stroud. A coverage, great pass, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Third down and 9.
Tony.
Here's Stroud. That one intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 11-yard line.
One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Let's go. 65, 6. Rock roll 80. 18, right here.
Now they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 89 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
White Tony. 18. What's up?
Going to set up to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
All right. 18. What's that? Hey. Buggy.
Stroud to throw. Into traffic, but taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Now a give up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Right back to him on first down. He'll take this down inside the 30. Reek Woolen brings him down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's now 2nd and 6.
19 Titan.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
18. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. This one complete right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Hey! 18. What's that? 11.
Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So D'Amico Ryans will bring on the field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Texans get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? Hawk 70.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready? Go ahead, go. Let's keep those sticks moving. Let's go. Count, buddy.
This looks like a design run, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! Touchdown Titans.
This kind of feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Where's the hot? Here we go. Tony. Yes.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Here comes Smith on the return.
The Titans take over first and 10. They're on the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Come on, set. 19, 18. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for it all. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Tim Deepay. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Nike taxi. Here we go. Ready, kick.
Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up. And he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Trayvon Walker. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
How was that? What? 18. What's up? Hey, Sal. Watch out.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
All right.
Higgins sent in motion. Now Stroud. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike. It had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
All right. 18. What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They send the tight end in motion.
11.
On 4th down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Is a turnover on down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. Set go.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboys. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
There's Okonkwo open left side. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Go! Cougar 19.
Here's a designed run. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
1st down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Spears. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. Little setup, second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready?
Once again, it's Spears. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he's in. Brashard Smith. Touchdown Titans. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets up past the 35.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Oh, hey.
They'll stay on the ground.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, This offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Here we go.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On 2nd down throw for Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
All right.
We'll try the right side this time. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They are